Good afternoon. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. I was reading this afternoon in Psalm 92, and I wanted to share just a little bit of it with you. Listen to this. It is good to give thanks to the Lord, to make music to your name, O Most High, to proclaim your love in the morning and your truth in the watches of the night. Your deeds, O Lord, have made me glad. For the works of your hands I shout with joy. O Lord, how great are your works. How deep are your designs. Isn't that wonderful? Man, we get so caught up in the day of a pandemic and thinking that everything is caving in around us and everything is crashing in and everything is going to, you know what, in a handbasket. But we got to remember, the Lord is still sovereign. He is still good. He is still on his throne. His creation is still wonderful. His blessings are still flowing into our lives. And all we have to do is wake up, see that, and proclaim it. We need that in our hearts. Our hearts need that. Our spirits need that. Our minds need that. Our outlooks into the world need to give thanks to God and to proclaim his greatness. Isn't this wonderful? To proclaim your love in the morning and your truth in the watches of the night. All day long, all night long, we need to be mindful of God's goodness. It says, his deeds have made me glad. Your deeds, Lord, have made me glad. As I think about the things that God has done in my life, it makes me happy. It makes me find that I want to spend more time with God, that I want to find more of my happiness in God and not in the things of this world. For the works of your hands, I shout with joy. For the works of your hands, I shout with joy. Yes, when I go outside and I'm looking at the trees and we've got a little bird nest in a boxwood bush by our front door. 3 little baby robins in there. It just brings me joy to go look at those little things. I know that sounds silly, but to go and see how a mother bird is taking care of her little babies and how they are looking toward their mother, their parent. They just have an air of expectation about them. Their little mouths come open and they just look up and they know that they're being taken care of. And I know in their little bird hearts, they're happy about that. They're grateful for that because they don't know how to do it all on their own. And neither do you and I. We need our Heavenly Father. We need to be reminded of how great the Father's works are, how deep his designs. We don't understand everything about the world and how it works or even why sometimes things are the way they are. But boy, what comfort it can bring to our hearts when we just admit that. We say, Lord, you are good, you are loving, and I'm grateful for everything you're doing in my life. I don't understand everything about what's going on in the world. I don't even understand everything about your plan. But I know you love me. And I know that I love you. And I want everyone to know that. So I just encourage you with that word today to shout your love for God from your mouth, from your heart, and may it bring you joy. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful day.